This time I think it's even worse than last year because I at least got that one in like 2 weeks before the end of school, but it's the last week. You've already kind of gotten like a small look at what the room looks like, hopefully in a video that I've already posted. And of course from like SYSPY updates, you kind of already see this side of things. But I'm gonna do like a extensive walkthrough of this space. This year's room is kind of like studio-ish because I feel like I've used it a lot as an office space this year, so it's kind of like grown in that way. And I definitely love this space more than freshman year. I'm in a different building too, so I guess that's part of it. Also, we're back with a new hat, continuing the tradition. I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna do the squid hat next year again because why not, you know, we haven't done it in the college space anyway. But that, I guess, I'll have to get started. Also, I'm using a mic for this video. People say I talk too soft or too quiet. I always think I'm talking loud, but I guess let's go. So first off, this is my door. Details, the big eyes, the rack. Again, of course, I'm literally never letting them go. And when you're at school, you always get like a ton of name tags. So I originally had a whole bunch. These are the only two that are still standing because the other one already fell off a while ago. Name tags that I made, and yeah. The door, yes, I know. I found this 2005 poster that I got for free from a school event. I love it so much. It's perfect. It goes with all the colors and everything. And I just have a couple of hats that I wear a lot. My two like St. Louis hats. And this one too. This poster I made for my friend's event, which I actually had a goal of putting up most of my project posters up here, but they kind of just ended up on other places on my wall. For context, I am a film major, so there's gonna be a lot of like film related stuff in here. This is probably like the last area I developed this year. It was the most blank starting off, especially my door. I didn't know what to do with my door, but luckily this poster took up like enough space for it to not be empty. And then this little corner side, I also really want to do something with. And so as you can see now, it's like all together, but I'm gonna slowly go through it. So starting off, I have my Wicked for Good poster. I won a poster for part 1, and actually it was supposed to be where Star Wars poster is, but it kept falling. It didn't want to stay up. So here I have like a couple of animated scripts that I hand drew. Kind of like a bunch of school feathers and things here too. So these are, and then these are just a couple of necklaces I wear all the time. I collect ornaments. Most of them are from the Chicago International Film Festival, which I work every year. And so I just collect those, especially because they're really good mementos to just like go back on Fest. But in first film festival that ever like showcased my work in. And then this other one that I really love is Black Women Behind the Scenes. Almost every time that I'm on a set shooting, it's supposed to be like my schedule for the week. It's booked and busy because it's finals. This is the Arm Right Place, Wrong Person album. I love Arm's solo work, especially his Indigo project. That was my favorite one. My friend for my birthday got me Right Place, Wrong Person. I always love collecting physical media. Down here, I have Tweebirds. This guy from Poppy Playtime's gigantic Juana Man poster. Got it because it's signed and it was free. I was like, yeah, I'll take it. and it kind of goes with my room's aesthetics. I think one of my best finds this year, which is this syningin cut out from a comic. Another thing you should know about me is that I'm a big DC fan. I'm not, don't like Marvel, I'm definitely DC all the way. And Sandman is a show on Netflix. I've been kind of getting through it this year. Since last year the new season came out, I still haven't gotten through it because I know what's gonna happen and I'm avoiding it. But I'm gonna appreciate probably some peek at their cutout print that I used last year. A lot of the prints in this room are from last year just because I still like them. I have this crossword puzzle. I wanted to kind of go in and put, you know, words I like, or like maybe a quote, but I haven't yet to do that. And I probably won't because it's the end of the year now. Denim hat. And moving up, I actually forgot to fix it, but this is my SYSPY marble that I used last year as well. I have this Tamagotchi like instruction manual. I have a lot of like random toy manuals up on my walls just because I realized how pretty the drawing that my friend made me for my birthday of my name. It's really cute, so it's pure because it was all my colors too. And then strawberry shortcake from last year. I have this speed racer print. I have an aspiration to get a big poster or make a poster for speed racer next year. So that's a teaser. Here I have the lyrics from 17's Face the Sun album. They are in my top 3 K-pop groups and they are my oats, so there's gonna be a lot of 17 fans in this room. But Face the Sun was technically the first album I bought from them. I've been a fan since 2016, but it took me a while to actually buy albums. This hand-drawn animation from my film Mind City, the most in your face is my Powerpuff Girls Monopoly board, which I do actually use. I used it about 5 times this semester alone, I think. This was such a good find. I found it while thrifting and I couldn't believe it had all the pieces too. I have jellyfish that I hand painted because I kind of had like a water sea vibe this year, I guess. Star Mobile, and there's a mini jellyfish. Down here is where I keep my school bag and my extra blanket. I have so many like tote bags and things, and I just keep them all here. And I keep a couple of keychains that I really love using right here as well. And this is my second school bag. I keep these other bags that I use basically 24/7 on the side. Now we're moving on to like my bed area. And I got my set from Bedshore, pillowcase I made, but this is kind of like my setup. Just so y'all can actually see me. This section's pretty bad. This is one of the first areas I guess I completed. I think like my second day after moving in, so we all really set up. This is my, I don't really know what to call it actually. Get ready / wind down space, I guess. This is my nightstand that I got from Target like 2 years ago. I love it because I can build it up and take it down really easily. I have this lamp. He got me a set of 2. And this year I actually have overhead lighting. Princess and Frog. I have this pen pendant, bucket. I got him this year. He's so cute. My favorite BTS songs, and I actually started watching the animation because of it. He holds my snacks. Really cute little overall raccoon bubble blowing boy. He holds all of my jewelry back. Yet again, and it'll always be textbooks. And I'm reading as well. And over here is where I have all of my vinyl. This one is fairly new. It's Apple. It's a Paul McCartney. Behind that sits my amp, my guitar, which is actually not here. It's back home. I can still use it for my mic. This year, I have one of these cylinders. I don't actually know what they're called. Put all my posters in because I actually have a ton this year. It's already kind of heavy because there's a ton in here already. Look at that. And I did way more yoga this school year than I did last year. So books and my drawing paper and my storyboarding paper. Back again is my trinket holder. This is a new addition. It holds my bookmarks and pens for like what I'm taking into my books. For Conan Gray's Wishbone Pajama Tour March. One of my friends got us tickets. It's not even on the right day, but this is like a cute little calendar I made. These three that I made. There's actually an undercover NCT poster because I still don't have a red velvet. I'm trying to look for a really good red velvet poster. And then I have these two things that are brand new. This print is returning. I really wanted to recreate this photo this year, but I totally forgot. And on top of it, I have this song bracelet from the Wishbone tour. I really makerspace take measures. And then I have my Tamagotchi, which actually I need to replace the battery, but it's still here. My other keychains, some returning, some not. This is new. I have all of my DS cartridges. Just my Batman racket, which is really a 10 racket. Only photo card holder that I only ever use during concerts. Here I have this fish, jellyfish, and bubble kind of mobile that I created at Makerspace this year. Alright, hey there. So now we're working on the area that's down here. I'm a very maximalist person, but I think this covering everything makes the room more cohesive. Anyways, 3 tiers. On the top, I have my desk and stickers, scrapbooking items, tape measures, batteries, and then I have a bunch of squishies, TYs as well, my notebooks and folders, as well as my very much beloved scrapbook, which I actually haven't touched in like 2 months, but I'm going to since summer's coming. It always looks like this, pretty much. This Scooby-Doo, gigantic lunch tin. Inside I just have a bunch of my own art supplies because we have makerspace here. Otherwise, we have access to stuff all the time. But I also have my own stuff because that center isn't always open, and it's just nice to have, your own things when you don't want to go out. I also kind of keep props down here, and then I have only a small fraction of my VHS tapes. I just lastly found this Star Wars trilogy that I couldn't believe my eyes. I asked the seller how much it was, and he said $10. I ran out of there so quick after making this purchase because I wouldn't let him go back on it. I can't believe that I actually got the full set. It's ridiculous. I plan on watching these with my friends before I leave Chicago also, but yeah. New set I found was Anne of Green Gables, which I love, and with an E that's on Netflix. It's one of my favorite Netflix shows of all time. Actually, it's probably my favorite Netflix show of all time. But this is one of the other adaptations that I also really enjoy. This, I think it was literally like $2. What is the story of my favorite show? That's any show which has been box set. Here I have my DVD player. Also have my VHS TV, which I'll show you guys later. But besides that, I also have, once again, a small fraction of my DVDs. I got Cowboys and Aliens, which contrasts to other people. I actually really love it. I remember seeing it as a kid, thinking it was like the best thing ever. I got 2, not 1, but 2 Harry Potter movies. I'm trying to collect most of these films. I'm trying to collect like my favorite things. So I got Goblet of Fire and Prisoner of Azkaban. I think this was last year actually that I got hoodwinked, but I was ready for Halloween, so it's really the perfect timing. Moving on to the side, air guitar, and I just have my iron board without the cover. No, I actually don't know where it is. I have some more dresses, some more hats. Now, I guess we're getting into the closet. We'll turn it first. Yes, we have a light inside, but this curtain that I use in my own closet at home because my closet doesn't have doors and this one doesn't have doors. That's like score. And here I have clothes, action figures, and this thing right here, I put a ton of like my favorite skirts, and then I have my glasses. All my sunglasses sitting there. And this top one, a bunch of just shorts. I have like my shirts color coded, sort of. I have my dresses, some that you can see. That's how it looks. Up here, it's not all of them, but I have like my sweatpants. And this tin, this is my Tinkerbell tin. My keychains inside. And speaking of Tinkerbell, I have my big display wall. It looks very different than it did last year. Last year was all ground. Now it's like artificial kind of. And I can't see. We'll get into that. Up to the top, I have this kite that I made, which I remember I was just looking at that space. I was like, it's so empty, it needs something. So I added a kite because I thought it was so cute. I have this California postcard. My boyfriend gave me these from California. Things, mainly Chicago, but travel things, places I've been. I've actually never been to California. Desk / studio / client office area. This is kind of where like I display like a lot of my own work, or like things that inspire me, since this is where I get most of my work done. I have a couple of cool prints that I found this year that I added to the wall. There's this one. I have this newspaper from Zombie Burger in Iowa. You guys should totally go. I went there all the time when we visited my brother for college. I have this popcorn bag. I added it because a lot of people say they don't realize that I'm a film person when they come around at all. A lot of people think I like fine arts, which I think is really funny. So I've been slowly adding more film things so that people know that I'm a film person. I have my Queen vinyl, favorite band of all time. Actually, they're tied with Apple for me. Moving on to right here, this is like my music corner. I have 2 keyboards. I have my gigantic one sitting here by the wall, and then I have my little travel one here, and then I have my DJ controller sitting behind it. Audio, headphones, my regular headphones too. NCT poster I made. It was in my last dorm as well. I love it so much. I'm thinking of making another one actually. And I have my friend toy from last year, Neo, short for Neapolitan. He's sitting up there along with new NCT freebies I got when I went to the concert last March. I got to see NCT 127 back when everyone was like together. TXT. Keychain I got from Papa. Toy collectible. These are the world's smallest. I think I have 5 right now. I have a goal of collecting all small things. I'm obsessed with many things. And I actually do use them for things. I actually turn on these keychains. It's kind of like color chart. Because I do a lot of my digital edits and things. Over here I have this star shirt on a hanger, which is funny. I didn't make this because of Steven Universe, but people always say that. I actually just did it because I like stars, and red is one of my 2 favorite colors. But sure, Steven Universe. I have my record player. These are a couple more of my Bibles right now. I have Michael Jackson Off the Wall because MJ's biopic, his biopic just came out. It was really good. So everyone's kind of like on their MJ wave right now, me included. So I can have that. 2 vinyl are new. I got this called Syningin vinyl that I really like. And then I have a Barbra Streisand. I actually got 2 Barbra Streisands. I'll show you the other one when we're in the video. I have my very first vinyl I forgot was Alex Benjamin, and it was so many years ago. But I still love it. It's still an album I cherish. So yeah, this is kind of like, I guess, my music space, but it's still a mix of my fun things because I have a couple A24 things here. I have my A24 poster that's returned. I need to replace it because so many more things came out, and I like am circling everything that I've seen. And then I have this Small World and Wonderland pamphlets from the Eternity movie, which was really cute. It is a brand new one. I needed a second like Lego building brick instruction manual. There was one I used last year that was like building a house. But this year I have this cute dog one. And then kind of easy. This is from the Trader Joe's cheese bag. I really wanted that bag, and I got it. The remainder of the wall art. There's a painting I made for winter break. I have this poster that I made that was in last year's dorm too. A little collection of things. I have these 2 bread prints because I'm a lover of bread. I'm always baking bread too. Beside those, I have this singular Pokemon card because it goes with everything else. I always have a huge stack of books here. I see this every year. Thank you so much. I found this one while gifting, and it's a book of a bunch of different things you can check off that are wishes, and I thought that was really cool. And then here, it was kind of like a gift tray, but now it's just accessories, other things that kind of are cohesive and go together. This is my second lamp. Came in the set. I have this Duralon mini lamp as well, and all 3 of my favorite colors of S. This is one of the minis that I currently have. It's the Monopoly one. I really love Monopoly, so I had to get this. My mom got it for me. This is my iMac, where I do all of my heavy lifting and editing on it. I'm finally got one of these. I've always wanted these my whole life. My mom got me this along with drawing paper. This star stamp, which I use for my scripts to say like what's a final draft and what's not. I actually just made these for film. These are all on the stars. The Constitution, because I think it's important to like brush up on what your rights are and like kind of what the country stands for. So it's got that. Of a bunch of really cute Polaroids. that I've taken throughout the years. Ah! Oh no! I got this. This is the Superman popcorn bucket, and I actually want this without the popcorn, so it's like I didn't have to clean it out or anything. To Superman stick, which I think is so cool, and it's red, so I had to get it. I put a lot of just like journals back there. I have these two blue books. I have Nothing's In, which I got when I originally got the DVD, and it's just a really cute book of his little adventures. And then I have one of my favorite books, Little Prince, which has always been a really big inspiration in my own work, so I like to look back on it. The shelves, they have a lot of artistic necks that I often use. And then I have this fake plant because my room ones don't survive. So I have this paper cutter since I do a lot of DIY scrapbook things. Hand cushion. It's a cloud, so it's really cute, but it kind of goes back as well. So this is my chair. Toast returns again to aid me in my back pain, of course. I have my rug. It's still standing strong. One of the best things about this year's dorm is the fact that we have pull-out drawers. So there's this really long one where I have like kind of like all the essentials. I have my keyboards. I have tape. These are charms because sometimes I work on my jewelry fixings here. A bunch of pins. And I have like little French goals for the week. My lane pencil case. And just a bunch of like desk knickknacks that I use. Same thing for here. This is like my only junk drawer, I guess, in my room. This side shelf that I have, which it looks a little crazy. I have a bunch of board games, headphones, like audio gear, and a bunch of CDs are like all back here. My last details, I have this hanging guy because I'm too short to actually bring the window down, so I use him to bring it.
No, it's a little more betrayed. It's a little more concerned. Yeah, it's like, oh,
You're good.
sorry.
Looks like two. Yeah, that's basically the room. I hope you guys enjoy. This sophomore year room tour. I'm excited about the junior one.